Day 3. Oh, it's raining. We don't have to water a darn thing. It's going to be beautiful and sunny tomorrow. And the spirits are whatever. I honestly don't care. Actually, while I'm thinking about it... I just wanted it arranged slightly. Gosh dang it, I'm still holding this stupid bowl. Get out of my life. I forgot to turn off the fire. Okay, maybe I'll turn it off at the nighttime. That makes more sense to me, honestly. Wake up, put the fire on. Gosh, fart. Okay, here is a very important thing that I didn't know my first playthrough, or my second playthrough, or really at all until the Switch version. You can use your pickaxe on hoed land and it will destroy the hoed land. Yeah, I didn't know that, but it's very useful, especially for planning purposes. It is later that I get, like, crazy amounts of energy. Because 270 is certainly not the maximum amount of energy that you're going to get. There are things in this game called star drops. They are fruit that somehow remind you of your favorite thing. Which is going to be weird because my favorite thing is cheeseburger. Because honestly, I love cheeseburgers. They're really good. It's not often that I get sick of a good cheeseburger. I'm going to take that up because I don't like it. It'd be weird if these things never appeared in... Oh, wait, no. I guess they do, but if you hit them, they don't drop anything initially until you get that thing. I'm thinking out loud. I'm rambling to myself. It's not often that I get sick of a good cheeseburger. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, that is a different seed. I wonder what it could be. Maybe it's a potato. I don't think it's a potato, though. I think it's a bit early for potatoes. Anyone else think that? Today, we are going somewhere new. And I'm honestly going the wrong way for it. I'll put this stuff away. Because, honestly, it could be anything that I find in this direction. I did choose cat as my favorite pet, right? Like, in the character creator. Hello. Need that. We don't need these leeks, so we can totally sell them. But we do need the horseradish. Welcome to Robin's house. I would like to check some of your things. Okay. I just noticed the day. Keep in mind Wednesdays. Wednesdays suck. They always have, they always will. Every Wednesday, every single Wednesday, Pierre's general store is closed. I did not mean to leave! Yeah, I know, right? Construct farm buildings. Here's a coop. We have a slime, coop for keeping chickens or ducks. Slime hutch for keeping slimes. Raise up to 20 slimes. Fill water troughs, and slimes will create slime balls. Cool. We will not be getting iridium bars for a long time. Fall, if not winter. It's crazy. Also, that's a lot of money that we will not have for a long time. I want a stable. But currently 10,000 gold and 100 hardwood is out of my reach. So that will probably be end of summer, middle of middle of fall sort of thing. Every season, basically, my farm advances in some way. I would really like a shed because honestly, I will keep accruing these fancy one-use structures, one-use little tool stations, and then I get a shed and move them all in there, and as many as I want. So that's cool. A mill. I have never gotten a mill because I don't have the cloth for it. I have gotten one cloth in the entirety of my Switch playthrough, but 2,500 gold is not a lot. It's not asking a lot for me, except the cloth. I honestly wish there was a place you could buy cloth. I want a silo, but honestly I don't see a reason for it. A well. This is the single most useless thing that she sells. Because it is hardly a walk, if anything, to the singular pond that is to the lower right of my house within walking distance. It is impossibly easy to refill my watering can. Maybe this would be more helpful on different farms, but on my farm it's useless. Entirely. Barn, you can keep cows and goats, I think, and sheep. What else do you have? Ooh, birch things. I'm not too fan of red diner chair. Ooh. Luxury table, an anchor, a budget TV, which is what I have, a floor TV, which is a little fancier. No, what I want are these two. Stone recipe for right now, because that's 90% of... Hello? This is Demetrius. He's a scientist. Fancy stuff. Now, because I bought that, I can make those. It's added to my crafting list. Stone floor. Stone floors are going to be appearing literally everywhere. That is the mine. I can't get over there. Also over there is the Adventurers Guild, but I can't get over there either because there's a giant rock in my way. And if there's anything that I'm going to depend on Joja Incorporated for, it's getting rid of that. This doesn't open until summer. I think it's the 4th of summer. This is a tent that belongs to Linus. He's a hobo. It looks like he's wearing chainmail made of leaves, but you know what? Look, if you want to look like Fred Flintstone, be my guest. He looks like a very old Fred Flintstone. If you go south from Robin's house, it will lead you directly to north of the community center. But considering I don't care about that right now, I'm going to go and decorate the front of my farm with all of this. That's better. Okay. Here we go. You can place torches on this stuff, but you have to put down the stuff first. I don't know if you can put scarecrows on this stuff. I'm gonna need more of that stuff. And where else to go but directly south of my home where all the rocks are. Now normally right now I'd be trying to collect up 300 wood so that it can repair that one bridge at the beach. But honestly, I don't care. It's at best another source of income. Right now, my energy is abysmal. And honestly, it was shocking. It was honestly shocking. When I went from Switch version of I have played through so many years, I've played through over a year, and suddenly, and because of that, I have so much energy to go to new game, and all of a sudden, I'm struggling with my energy. I'm going to keep it like that for the moment because, honestly, I mean just honestly. You may see that I have started picking up coal. Coal is very important. It will run out if you're not careful. One of those. I'm going to sell these leeks. I'm going to use these. My nose itches something crazy right now. Crafting. If there's anything I'm going to say about these stone... the stone flooring, it's just that it gets annoying when it's storming out. This whole clicking in the direction my pointer is getting annoying. If you have your pointer far enough away from your character, it shouldn't be a problem. You just, like, you swing in the direction you're facing instead. But honestly, if you get to certain parts of your own farm, your camera doesn't follow you anymore, which makes sense. But that gets you closer to your cursor. And honestly, I wish it was just purely, for tool use, I wish it was purely the way your character is facing, because I'll do that all day. But for seed placement, no. Give me the cursor. Gladly. Can I use these three instead? I'm still thinking of tree tapping potential. Again, you want to use all your time efficiently, so I'm just going to keep clearing out farmland of these weeds, and eventually, and getting it more mixed seeds, so that's good. I think with this playthrough, I'm going to try and go with a model of sell something every day. Constant profit and all that. Wow, that was a bunch of stone. All contained within one rock. That happens sometimes. Once the mine opens, I'm going to try and be very big on that one. It can honestly be kind of troublesome sometimes, the mine. But the farther down in the mine you get, the better it is. The better, like, stuff you'll get. And honestly, the only time you can't go to the mine and just do stuff is just... Oh, when is it? Okay, I still don't know what swapping my toolbar, what the swap toolbar button is. It's bugging me a little. I want another torch. Thank you. I always like having torches because that lights everything up so I can see where the hell I'm going and what I'm doing. Those look like more parsnip seeds. I think I need just 4. Yep. Crafting. You may be asking why I'm not tilling all of this soil. It's because if you till some soil and then wait until the next day, there's a chance that it will be untilled by the time you wake up. Yeah, I want to go to bed. Start on odd days and on even days. All is well. Hopefully that whole, keep the house warm while I'm not in here. It's gonna be beautiful and sunny tomorrow. Spring onions, yep. Oh, I didn't do that yesterday. Honestly, I have no idea what the spirits do, and honestly, I don't care, because they're freaking crows! Dicks! That's my money you're, like, eating. Actively. Watering crops is a pain. I will actively say it. And I'm glad that there are sprinklers later in the game that will water your crops for you. You will not run out of water anymore, and honestly, after that point, after you have so many sprinklers, it gets to the point of, oh, I don't really need to do that anymore. I don't have to come out here every day and sprinkle water on things. Getting rid of all this. Make way, make way. Please and thank you. More seeds, that's really nice. Normally I wouldn't be planting the mixed seeds, but honestly I don't care right now. I usually end up hoarding them endlessly until I have 15 mixed seeds, and that's about it. Really? This game does not give out mixed seeds very often. I say, unless I guess unless you've used them very often. You may be asking, why the hell are you not putting your hotbar in a way that makes sense to Minecraft? Because honestly, I'm actually more used to having 2 hotbars. So this whole 1 hotbar nonsense is driving me insane. I usually like to divvy up my tools, because I have 5 tools. 5 current tools. The pickaxe and axe are in the same level. The hoe and the scythe are... no. The hoe and the watering can are on the same level, and there is another tool that I constantly use that I don't currently have. Because the game doesn't give it to you yet. Right. I was going to get the spring onions. This is a very peaceful game. It can also be very stressful if you want it to be. Get out of here, birds. Holy spring onions, Batman. Ooh, some of these are better quality than others. Or not. Huh. That's interesting. Maybe they're quality cycles if you are picking them up immediately? I have no clue. That's strange. It was telling me I had a full inventory at some points, which means that it was going to give me spring onions of differing qualities. We haven't seen anything like that just yet. Differing quality products, but there is, I think, Copper Star quality. Ooh, I think that might be a potato. Copper Star quality, Silver Star quality, and Gold Star quality. There's also Iridium Star quality, but I have, which is just a purple star, but I honestly have never seen it. I've never encountered it just yet. As it turns out, if you buy a sapling for a fruit tree, and then plant the fruit tree and have it give you fruit, then, as it turns out, every year that the fruit tree is growing and every successive year that the fruit tree gives fruit. I don't actually think I've met Harvey yet. This is Harvey. Look at that mustache. Ain't it cute? Also, Abigail, what are you doing here? Ah. I'm not I'm not sick. Abigail. I'm wagging my finger at you right now. Here on this notice board, oftentimes you... What? Excuse me? There is no possible way, Clint. Come on. You will oftentimes see a lot of requests. One at a time, and it's a random chance if there is one every day. It's a really good chance, like 80% or something, but still, there are days where there's just no request. I don't know why I came in here. It's not a bad wallpaper, but honestly, it doesn't go with what I'm looking for. When you do purchase a house upgrade, it will add one extra room, and then there's another one that is just crazy expensive that I wasn't able to afford for a long time until after I got married, so... In the Switch version. I'm not actually married in real life. Hello, dandelions. Daffodils. That might actually be all the things that I need. There are 4 kinds of forage things, yes. Upgrading a house, 10,000 gold and 450 pieces of wood. You can buy wood from her, actually. Nope, can't afford it just yet. Unless... Hold on, let me see how much... Okay. Cool. Now I can afford this wooden floor recipe. That's it. Thanks. I usually put wooden floor. Actually, I might as well make some and then demonstrate. I usually take wooden floor and place it around any trees that I intend to tap. Or any trees that are fully grown that I intend to keep. I'm not going to put it right around this tree just yet. There we go. So this one I'm going to put a tap on when I am allowed to craft them. Really frickin' tempted. Screw it. This one's going. I don't like it. I'll put a tap on a different one. I can't wait to upgrade my tools. Why did I put it on this one when I was intending to use that one? Those ones could do. Or these three. These three aren't bad because they're really out of the way. I don't like this one because it's so close. Really? Frickin' really? Get down! Hey! I have the 4 different kinds! Rad. I still need one more thing. I'm going to make a second chest. This one will be white. Not that one. This one will hold all of my wood and stone. More general supplies. Also, I will put fibers and sap in here. I opened the wrong chest. So, okay, usually the red one is my more general supplies, and the white one is the more specific supplies. So I will probably swap those. Okay, I can just sort of, like, chuck things in. There we go. With that done, I'm going to take this off this tree because I don't intend to keep it. I'll put it around this tree. Give me a thing! How about you? You're not gonna give me a thing? Come on. Now, there's one thing that kind of annoys me about this game. And that it's you can't scroll to a place in your hotbar that doesn't have anything in it. So you can see that I have like 7 spaces that are empty. I can't scroll to any of them. The only time that I will be able to go into one of those spaces is when I don't is when I have had something in those spaces, but they're gone. Today I really don't have anything to do, so I'll go to the beach. 'Cause it's springtime and why not? Honestly. So many times in this game, I end up coming up short. Not always in terms of supplies, but rather in things to do. I will get to the end of the day, almost the end of the day, and go, yeah, I should, or rather, I'll get to like 5, 6 o'clock, and I'll go, what? I don't really have anything to do. I might as well go to bed. Wait a second. And then I realize there's always something you can do. In this case, oh hey, gold star quality clam. Clams don't count as fish, but they can be used in later recipes for fertilizer. Specifically quickly growing fertilizer. However, right now, I don't care about that. I don't know everything about this game. I can say that for certain. But I have been to the desert, and I've been through 1.5 years. Especially on the Switch version. I love that it just sort of like, almost like you're actively throwing it in. Whew. And then vanishes inside. That's cool. Now, using... what are they called? Maple seeds, acorns, and pine cones, which they haven't given me any pine cones yet. You can plant wild trees of your own, and they will take a while to grow. I think it's every morning you get a 20% chance of a seed to grow and advance to the next stage. It's honestly a little annoying sometimes, but honestly, if you do it right, if you plant trees and then in specific places and then wait for them to grow, you can make some really pretty looking like walkways. I have this really long what? Mining? I guess. Okay. I have this really long strip of of walkway that is just lined with trees, each one with a tapper on it. And that's just generally to be a wild tree farm. But it's really nice, actually. So, with 2 more days gone in springtime, I will see you next time on Stardew Valley, when we finally harvest our first crops. Whose house is this? It's not mine. I don't know. See you next time, folks.